Hey guys, welcome back to Animation Station. Yeah, I know, it's been a while. Before the video actually starts, there are a few things I want to talk about for a little bit. First is that this is the last video you're going to be getting from me from August, because as you know, Super Saiyan Timber is going to be packed. So I'm going to need some time to catch up on that and just, kick back and relax for a bit. So yeah, there's that. And then number two, the other thing I want to talk about with you is that I've updated my Patreon. I took some time, and I think you guys might like what I came up with. And I've renamed the tiers, I fixed the prices, so yeah, and I've added a bunch of perks as well. So I want to take a minute to talk about that for a brief second, and this will probably be its own separate upload as well. I just want to talk to you guys a bit about my Patreon. And here's the thing, guys. If you don't want to donate to it, or you don't have the money or funds to, that's okay. It's 100% optional. I'm not one of those people that's gonna force it down your throat or anything like that. I'm just gonna make one video talking about it, and then I will leave the link for anyone who is interested in it. Okay? Okay. Just wanted to make that clear before anyone comes out here and tries to call me a corporate shill. So, here are the tiers for my Patreon. So, membership tiers. First up, we have the Super Sponge tier. It's only $3 a month. Yes, it really is that low. The most affordable of the tiers, Super Sponge allows you early access to all the content the day before it arrives on the YouTube channel. So, for example, let's say this will probably not actually go into effect until October, but I want to talk to you guys about it now. Let's say, for example, if it was starting today, you would have already seen this review of Monkey King if you followed on the Patreon. You would get 1 day early access, and then the next day, it'll get posted to YouTube for everybody else. So, it's a nice little perk. It also gets your name written in purple pen. That's this purple pen right here. On the Stat Squad support board that will be seen in every single vid. It's going to be, for right now, it's just a piece of paper, but it's going to be a piece of paper, it's going to have names written on it. You guys are going to see in every video because it's going to be taped up right there. It's going to be taped up right here, and you guys will be able to see it in every single video. And depending on the tiers, that's what color pen your name will be in. But it should still all be pretty seeable, because I'll write it all pretty big too. So, yeah, that is the Super Sponge tier. You get early access, and you get your name in purple on the Stat Squad support board. Next up is the tier that I personally recommend that has the perfect balance of both perks and price, and that is the Way Past Cool tier. And yeah, I think you're starting to see a trend. Each tier has a name that's inspired by one of the big three franchises of this channel. Those of you that don't know who those are, that's SpongeBob, Sonic, and Dragon Ball Z. So, this is the Sonic tier, Way Past Cool. This one's only $3 more for $6 a month. The Way Past Cool tier gives you not only all the perks of the Super Sponge tier, but also an acceleration of new perks as well. Your name will be written in red pen, this one right here, on the Stat Squad support board that will be seen every single vid instead of the purple to signify your higher rank, and early access to vids, as well as the ability to participate in exclusive quizzes and polls that I put up exclusively on the page for the patrons. So, if you want to see any more of my extra thoughts about stuff, or just participate in some fun little quizzes to test your knowledge of things, then you know what? That's the tier that's going to allow you to do so. So, yeah, that is the Way Past Cool tier. And then for those of you that are into the fancy stuff, the final tier and the highest tier, and it's still under $10 a month, by the way, is Autonomous Ultra Instinct. If you've seen the Dragon Ball Super English dub, you would know where that came from. The VIP of all the tiers, Autonomous Ultra Instinct, gives you every perk of the past two tiers, as well as all the new perks exclusive to this one. Early access to vids, the ability to participate in exclusive quizzes and polls here on the Patreon page, your name in blue pen, my favorite color of the pens that I have, on the Stat Squad support board to signify your highest rank possible amongst the Stat Squad, and 4 new extra perks on top of all of that. Access to the entire full library on Patreon, access to exclusive weekly live vlogs that I'm going to try to start doing starting around October or November, and I'm going to try to post one either every Friday or every Saturday. So, yep, there's that. Posted every weekend, so yeah. Sometimes it will be a different day in the weekend, but it will be in the weekend. Like a little vlog to just, talk about life and stuff like that. So, yeah, that should be pretty cool for you guys. Shoutouts in every single vid in the form of either a list shown at the end of the video, kind of like what my boy Shader Gamer does for his Shade team, or directly just calling you out by name. It depends on how awake I am by the time I finish the video and get to the editing stage. So, yeah. There's that. And the biggest perk of them all, and this one might get you guys really enticed, an exclusive invite to the official Stat Squad Discord server, where you can interact with me directly. We can play games together, like, for example, you want to join me on a stream on Fortnite, you can do that. If you guys just want to, chill out and play something like Minecraft, for example, we can do that and just chill out and chat in the chat while we're building worlds and stuff like that. And get an extra shout out on top of that, because I am going to shout you out in the actual live stream if you do decide to join in. Or just hang out with me and chat about whatever you want. Of course, as long as it's family friendly. This is still a family friendly channel after all, even though every now and then we do something a bit more adult. I usually warn you guys if that's the case. So, yep, that is my Patreon. It's not the most attractive page in the world. It's kind of still blank. I'm still working on it, but I got the tiers all done. Super Sponge, Way Past Cool, and Autonomous Ultra Instinct. Again, this is all entirely optional. You do not have to participate in this if you would rather not to, and I completely understand if you don't want to or you can't, and that's okay. You guys already support me by putting likes on this video, sharing it with your friends, and getting people to subscribe to the Stat Squad here on Animation Station. This is just a little extra thing for those of you that want to help out a bit more with the channel. And don't worry, everything that is from this Patreon is going to go straight into the channel. It'll be like cameras, tripods, monitors, stuff like that. Things that'll actually help out the channel, not things that are just, for my own pleasure. I'm not that kind of guy. So, yeah, that is the Patreon. That is the purpose of it, is to help, keep making content and try to upgrade it a little bit, little by little, with the help of all of you great people. And like I said, 100% optional. You do not have to do it if you do not want to. So, this is just for those of you that are interested. The link will be in the description box below in the pinned comment of this video, as well as the actual review video, because like I said, this may or may not be its own separate upload. So, yeah, that's what you guys have to look forward to, and that's my Patreon. And I think that's about all I need to say. So for those of you that are watching the normal video, have a great rest of your day, and now here's your review. And for those of you that are watching the separate upload that's just talking about just this, well, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in September. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. Peace. And for those of you that are watching the normal video, enjoy your regularly scheduled review. Peace out, Stat Squad.